Day, the early signing period. Michigan Wolverines say on the clock. We have one of their commitments, as you can see if you're watching here via YouTube, if you're listening to the podcast. Owen Wafle is joining us. Owen, how are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was it like from the time does today feel more important than when you committed?
Yeah, by a lot. Yeah, this is a great feeling to have. Just kind of feels like everything's done, everything's locked in. So I'm just ready to begin.
Tell me a little bit about your commitment. When you're from Princeton, New Jersey. When did you when did you start liking Michigan?
I mean, I've always said I've had like 5 schools that I've always really liked, and Michigan was always at the top, just because I loved watching them play. Sadly, I couldn't be. My dad went to Duke, so I was a Duke fan for a while too. But yeah, though I decided to like Michigan over Duke for football. But yeah, I just kind of have always liked them. And then when they reached out to me, I was super excited. Then they got me down there, and I just felt like their campus was home, and their coaches there are amazing.
Tell me about the coaches. Of course, we have Jim Harbaugh, and then you have your position coach. What would that be, Mike Elson?
Yeah.
Tell me about your relationship. What you like about the coaches?
Yeah. So Coach Elston, he just is one of the most genuine humans I've ever met. He's really just like one of the best guys to be around. And I was talking to a couple of the actual D linemen there. My host for my official visit was Chris Jenkins. And yeah, talking with Chris, he was just telling me that everything you see with Coach Elson is true. That's how he always acts. And I guess that was like a big thing for me because I was actually getting real information on him from a player that he's coaching right now. So that's what really sold me with Coach Elston. And then Coach Harbaugh, he's just a character. I love that guy. He's really fun to be around. Always have great conversations with him. And he's a true players first kind of coach. And that's what I appreciate about him.
I saw Chris Jenkins on Monday. He was previewing the Rose Bowl, and man, he is so fired up, ready to go. For New Year's Day. Saying, "Hey, we just can't wait to show everybody what we have." And him playing that same position at the inside. Well, at Michigan right now, you look to Chris Jenkins, Mason Graham, and even beyond them, Kenneth Grant. I mean, they. What can you say when you see these guys that are wearing the maize and blue, and that's kind of the position, and they're thriving right now? What's it look like for you? What's it like?
Oh man, I'm just excited, and I'm truly honored that I've been put in this opportunity. And the best way to describe those guys are just monsters. We've just been watching them throughout the season, and they've all had insane years. And it's just gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. What are your plans? I mean, even if for 24, I think I know what you're doing on New Year's Day, but then after that, take us through it a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing like the summer enrollment. I'm not doing early enrollment. But yeah, between now and when I have to report, I'm just gonna be really focusing on trying to really get my body in the best shape it possibly can be going into fall camp, and just making sure I work on every technique and just make sure my pass rush is looking good, my run game is looking good. So I just really got to make sure I tweak little things before going in, and then obviously learn the plays and be ready to learn the Michigan playbook.
I got a couple quick questions for you. You can take as long or short. What do I know about physique? But I'm just looking at you look like you enjoy the weight room. You're listed, I see at 290. What are you thinking about? You like where you're at right there? Are you talking about fine tuning some things? What do you like about working out and all
that? Working out for me is just a good way to clear the day. Just a good way to release some emotion outside of football season. So I just like it. But yeah, no, my goals are to try and be between 290, 300 going in, and then see what they do with me there. Really.
Do you already talk with Ben Herbert, Michigan strength and conditioning coach, about your kind of plan and how you work out? What's he like?
Oh, I'm telling you right now. The first time I talked to him, I was ready to take on Georgia by myself. It's like 1v Georgia. He gets you fired up, and yeah, he really just said, we're gonna make sure we're gonna put the right weight on you, and we're gonna make sure that you are able to play at the weight. So we don't want to put too much weight on to where you're going to lose speed, but we also don't want to take so much weight off you that you're going to lose strength. So I think his knowledge, I'm just going to really have to trust and really hope I see what he sees. So yeah.
Oh, and if a offensive lineman is lining up against you in a game and he calls you Waffle, is that going to tick you off and you're going to, pancake him and you're going to have something to say? I'm sure you've had to deal with that over time. You laugh it off. Yeah, you like it. What's that about?
Well, look, I already don't like offensive linemen. So, I mean, if he starts talking, that just gives me a little extra motivation. But, yeah, I mean, call me Waffle. I mean, you're not going to pancake me, but I'll put you on your back, so don't worry about it.
I love it. Hey, congratulations. You're a Michigan Wolverine, class of 2024. We look forward to your career, obviously, and, great day today. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
There he is, National Signing Day. Owen